안녕하세요. I'm Kim Jin-soo, serving as President and CEO for Eastern Social Welfare Society in Korea. I'm so honored to have been selected to receive the Jerry and Dennis Dillon Humanitarian Award for 2021. I think that this honorable and meaningful award is not conferred just to me, but to my late father, Dr. Kim Du-kwang, who founded Eastern, and all the staff of Eastern who has carried out his will, and I have decided to gladly accept. I would like to deliver my deep appreciation to Dr. Jerry Dillon and Mrs. Dennis Dillon and the award committee. Preparing for this speech, I looked back on the 50-year journey where Eastern has walked with Dillon in the work of adoption. I could see that both Dillon and Eastern are blessed with God's calling to do precious work for children and families. I do remember clearly it was in 1973 when a beautiful American couple visited Eastern, and they were Dr. and Mrs. Dillon. It was the beginning of a precious relationship between Dillon and Eastern. Since then, the two agencies have walked the same road in creating families for children. Founding Eastern in 1972, under the tenet of the Bible to care for orphans and widows, the late Dr. Kim started sponsorship programs for orphanages. Not long after, he realized that children should have caring hands of parents and decided to start adoption program. Due to prevalent poverty and negative perceptions against adoption, it was not easy to find parents in the homeland, and he began to find adoptive parents overseas. With the beginning of overseas adoption, Dr. Kim got up at 4 a.m. every morning to pray for children adopted overseas and adoptive parents. And whenever children living for foreign countries, he prayed God for blessing for children and forgiveness for not being able to raise them. I worked at Eastern when it was founded in 1972 and left a while with a promise that I would serve people with disabilities. In 1993, I was called again into Eastern and worked for the rehabilitation facility, community center, and for Eastern Special School. And I have worked as president of Eastern for over 13 years and come to enjoy this honorable moment. For those 30 years, there were many occasions where I felt rewarded and shed tears of joy. Being there for special needs children, unwed single mothers, abused children, and children waiting for adoption. There have been lots of painful moments that could not be filled with beautiful pictures. Whenever faced with such moments, I would think over what God would want. As president representing the Eastern staff of over 400 people, I have prayed that Eastern will become an agency that is necessary in the society and God delights in. I remember it was in 2000 when I had a talk with Dr. and Mrs. Dillon at a hotel during their visit to Korea. I told them that I had a dream of working for children in the hometown of my father and me in North Korea. In the future, another calling for Easton will be to help children in North Korea suffering from poverty, hunger, and violation of human rights. I hope that Dillon and Easton will continue the good work to bring better lives for children in need in every part of the world. I take this award today not for the accomplishments that Easton has made, but as an encouragement to take one more step toward the future. I am humbled and appreciative. Thank you. 감사합니다.